No, I ain't gonna lie. Chapter 236 is a fucking banger. Sukuna just beat the fraud allegations like nobody could have predicted. Bro was holding back the whole time and Gojo admitted he was stronger. Oh my god, is Gojo a fraud? Everything Gojo did don't mean shit. It's fraud, Joe, for now on. Y'all was clowning the king, man. Now it's time for y'all to hop on Gojo ass. Hey, Sukuna fans, it's a parade inside my city. Yeah, we about to cook. We about to meme all the Gojo fans. I still rock with you, Gojo, but you a fraud. But him being weaker than Sukuna or him being a fraud don't even matter because it's Gojo. Gojo is actually dead. Let's break down this insane fucking chapter. The chapter starts with Geto saying, yo to Gojo, who's looking stupefied. Gojo say this is awful. Geto pouts and say Gojo is being rude. Gojo says he told his students that when you die, you are alone, so he hopes this is just an imagination. Geto asks, who cares? Gojo replies, it matters, about my father. But then leaves the topic saying he left it to Shoko to handle, so it's alright. And this is where shit get crazy, cause Geto asks, how was the king of curses? Gojo answers that Sukuna was damn strong and he didn't even go all in for it. Is this Gojo saying that Sukuna was holding back? Gojo says he's not sure if he could win even if Sukuna didn't have Megami curse technique. Geto is surprised that Sukuna made Gojo of all people admit that. Gojo says he gave his everything. He trained his body, the techniques he learned, the talent he brushed, inspiration, explosive powers, and says he wanted them to reach Sukuna. Gojo then states it was fun. Gojo says he feels sorry for Sukuna because he didn't give his all to Gojo. Geto says that made him feel jealous, but Gojo is satisfied with that. He's good. Gojo says he would have been satisfied if Geto was also there to give him a slap on his back to motivate him. Gojo says he's glad that what killed him is not time or disease, but someone stronger than him. Nanami chimes in to say it's disgusting to hear all that from Gojo because he sounds like a samurai general. Haibara adds that it's something everyone noticed but didn't say out loud. Nanami says he won't justify Gojo's last moments but will feel sympathy for him. Gojo thanks Nanami for that. When Gojo asks how was it for Nanami, his last moments, Nanami answers that he had once asked Mei-san about it and she had suggested to move north if you're looking for a new side of yourself or move south if you want to stay who you are. Nanami says he chose south without any doubt. His last moments wasn't so bad thanks to Haibara too. Gojo then bids farewell to everyone, Geto, Haga, Nanami, Haibara, Riko, Korai, and then the next panel, that nigga Gojo is a pack. He's literally on the ground with half his body missing. Back to reality, we see Sukuna explaining Mahoraga's adaptation. Once Maho receives an attack, it gradually adapts to it over time, and the more attacks it takes, the faster it'll adapt. Sukuna says he expected Maho to be a role model which passes through Gojo's infinity. Mahoraga was first adapting to Gojo's infinity. It was changing the curse energy so that it would neutralize it. And when Mahoraga shot the slash, it wasn't the same as Sukuna. It expanded the curse technique target to not just Sukuna, but to the space world itself and cut it. We then see Sukuna has been cut in half as Sukuna explains that infinity doesn't matter if the entire world can be cut. And after turning that nigga to a pet, this man Sukuna said, good job Gojo Satoru. I will never forget about you. That man Gojo earned Sukuna respect. He earned the king of curses respect. I know Gojo fans ain't going like this, but the king is the strongest, man. As Sukuna says, don't let me down, narrator explains that without any moment of feeling sorrow for Gojo's death, the one that came in is the thunder god, Hajime Kashimo. Kashimo pulled up. He said he got next and he wasn't capping. But I don't see him beating Sukuna even with his curse technique, bro. I think he getting folded. How funny would it be for his curse technique not to work? Like, that should be OD, saving it all this time. But it's finally over. The fight is actually over. Like, one of them is dead and Sukuna is on top. Gojo himself admitted Sukuna is the strongest. Like, it's done. He beat the allegations. No more memes. I better not see no more Fraukuna memes. But I'm going to give y'all my full opinions after I go back and reread some things. look at the panels again. But boy, Sukuna, I'm glad I invested in your stocks, man. I actually won money. I bet it with my boy above Ruin on this. He was Team Gojo. RIP that man, but Big Kuna. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.